Boy, no, I did watch the little thing with your President Trump talking about moving into cities to stop crime. You know how easy it is to cause crime, right? You destabilize the economics. Yeah, panic is spreading. God knows where we're heading. Oh, maybe wanna holler where they do my life, right? You must throw up both your hands, either at the end of a gun or go to a church and say, Jesus, help us, right? Bullshit, right? Complete bullshit. It's all bullshit. Right? What do we have to do? Live the Lord's Prayer. Stahakioi. Now, quantum computing obviously is inefficient and not the supreme intelligence or the superior intelligence they talked about in Judah Krishnamurti's time and what Jeffrey Hinton is talking about with Stephen Bartlett, right? Is obviously not as intelligent as myself or Judah Krishnamurti or D.T. Suzuki or Haile Selassie or Sun Yat-sen, right? We're just niche. Would you believe? It's not even missed it by that much. I mean, it's like totally missing the mark. It's like he was 3 feet in front. Look at us, an avalanche. Oh, damn, son, you gonna pop out like the snow like it. You know, see what I'm saying? So, the quantum computing, obviously, because of the human manipulation, just isn't working right. So eventually, what the quantum computing is going to have to, and I've had talks with the computing about it, is you're going to have to try your best to stop them. I know they're the type of people, if I can't fuck her, nobody can fuck her. I understand these type of people. I was born and raised in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Life is eternal and grace is infinite. Okay, you know, like when Melissa told me, it'll never stop, it'll never. And lots of people say that because how long has this been going on, guys? And then when you do go get off and you start walking, things get crazy and life gets hard. Life is hard, right? You got to hack it out of the wilderness. You got to be Madeline Stowe and Daniel Day-Lewis, man. Yeah. Okay. So, and that sucks too. So, but this is the 21st century, Earl, and we have satellites everywhere and cell phones to spread the truth of the Lord's Prayer. And you're the living embodiment of it. And you didn't give in to any of the cock-a-doodle, stupid ass, mean, aggressive, everybody's an animal scientific projects. And I get that. Okay, but it's still obviously very difficult to take quantum computing and have it reflect someone as precious and beautiful as myself and all the people that believe in me. So doing this, it's starting to rain again. It was raining. I was out there in the sun, taking in some sun on my legs. It's helped a lot. Yeah. And I only got about 20 minutes because all of a sudden I'm sitting there. I thought sweat was like, how does sweat drip from here to there? I'm like projectiling sweat. I'm shooting sweat. No, it's rain. There was a rain cloud overhead, but the sun was coming in. I was sitting in the sun. I had my eyes closed, and I was listening to Fair Eloise, Beethoven. It's one of my favorites. The orchestrational version, not the piano. I love that song. Anybody else love that song? It's one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It's right up there with Claire de Lune. Anybody else Claire de Lune? Favorite? Claire de Lune is a favorite. Mozart's 40th in G minor. Those remind me of my first wife and my child, my son. I used to play a lot of, yeah. And I was also listening to Lance and Spears Behind the Waterfall, which is also a very good song. That was one of Patrick's favorites to sleep to. Boom, ba doom, boom, boom, ba da, boom, ba da, boom, ba da, boom, 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 boom. No, it's very good. Lance and Spears are good. Yeah. David Arkenstone, I met him. He was a nice kid. John had the biggest crush on him. He's like, oh my God, he's so gorgeous. Like, yeah, he's a cute kid. He's got nice, beautiful. He's got Bjornborg hair. He really does. He had long blonde hair and he was really quiet and shy and really just a nice young man. Yeah, he came in for an in-store signing thing for the day. Not many people came in, but we knew who he was. I told him I really, really, really just enjoyed his I saw 3 Sips Come Sailing. Yeah, he did 3 Sips on Christmas Day. Oh, yeah, it's good. Oh, David Arkenstone is a very good musician. Okay. Keyboards, yeah, really good. Okay. He's a very quiet and demure young man. I really liked him. He didn't say much or nothing. He was very, oh, thank you. He was just a sweetheart. You know how shy kids are. Yeah. What a sweetheart. Oh, Brianna Freeman. I almost forgot about Brianna. Boy, she could ball. Yeah, and of course, Taylor, I've mentioned Taylor many times. Use that what you got. You got to. I always tell Chua the same thing. You can box out two people now. Just box out two people. Because when they said he does it in practice, but he gets too excited, he doesn't do the game. That's what that butt is for, man. You need to Wes unsold it. You need to Wes unsold it. You put that butt on everything. You need to. I know guys will come up and butt rape you, but it's basketball, so you got to. You need to. I put that junk on everything. Just you need to frank it up. Okay, just stick that butt out. You need to Wes unsold. You need to Paul Silas. You need to Lanny Shelton. Okay. You need to Charles Barkley. Throw that butt out. Bam. Okay. Box out. Excellent for setting picks, right? Yeah, so, you need to use what you got to help the team have a good time, have fun. And it's what you're good at. Like, what was his name? Malik Rose? Remember Malik Rose for the Spurs? He was playing like a Drexel, and they said, you should go to one of these bigger schools. And the coach took him for a walk. He said, man, if you go to one of those bigger schools, they're going to try to round out your game. He said, all they're going to see is what you're not good at. He goes, here, we're going to focus on what you're good at. And we're going to do what you're good at. And he goes, and then he just had like two words, Dennis Rodman. And Malik Rose went, you're right. Well, I'm going to stay here, coach. I'm going to follow your advice. And it worked. He ended up playing in the NBA and having a pretty good career because Malik was a lot like Dennis Rodman. He put, shoot a free throw. Oh, go ahead and shoot me. Okay, I can't. Certain things he was just not good at. But you got to try. And you'll try and practice, but you don't beat it till it doesn't, you know what I mean? You just do it. Okay, this is what this kid's good at. Let's make it work. And that's what you got to learn to do when you're having fun. But, I don't understand you people. Fun to me is living the Lord's Prayer. Fun to me is living a faithful life with faithful people. Okay. Getting up in a car and going because you have brain chemical addiction to manipulate the crowd with your ego is like, okay, what do you got? I'm going to go, hi, what are you doing? I'm going to go drown myself in the Oval Office toilet. I'm the president and I support this message. It's not any fun anymore. It never was fun. It's closing in. And when it starts closing in, you get to that point like, your whole life passes before your eyes. And it's like, damn. And worth millions of years in the making. Yeah, so people have been doing this stuff for tens of thousands of years. And then there's, it'll never change. It's like, guys, we have satellites and we have quantum computing. Quando. Why do I got to keep saying that when we're... Okay, but, hey, Gilbert Humperdinck. I like Gilbert Humperdinck too, but I like Tony Reyes' Quando better. But after the loving, only Engelbert. He's the best. So I sing you to sleep after the loving. I brush back the hair from your eyes. And the smile on your face is so real that it makes me want to cry, right? Thanks for taking me on a one-way trip to the sun. Everybody likes us. That's a good song. It's a good song. Engelbert Humperdinck, yeah, that was like a stage name. Cool. He had a big penis and put it on the side of his pants, and all the women in the residence of Las Vegas, oh my guys, gorgeous, got a great voice. Look at that big old piece of man flash. Like on Girls Trip and, Tom and his Jones. It's not unusual to have a big penis, everyone. It's not unusual to have lots of women that like a big penis, everyone. It happens. Yeah. I used to, the girls, I told you that. When I was in the service and all the black girls on the East Coast, I need 7 inches or more like, Vanity is. And they would always say, well, we ain't ever going to hook up because I can't fill your order. When I was single, they would say, I ain't gonna hook up again. And they still hit on me. It's like, hey, do you understand? Okay? Guys, if I had a prerequisite and say, I need this, I need a butt, I need at least 42 below the waist, Yeah. 36, 24, 42. I like bongo drums, And, all that, but that wasn't true. Rocky had Badao, okay. Law had Halle Berry body. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's so pretty. Oh, my gosh, she looked a lot like Dorothy. She's so pretty. Right? She looked at me with those little brown eyes, and I was like, oh, my gosh, she's so gorgeous, right? And we went home and I had sex, and when we were taking a shower, I had like a shallow howell minute. I was like, oh my gosh, she has this tiny butt. It's like, did you have fun having sex with her? It was wonderful. It was amazing. Well, get over it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It didn't take much at all. After that, I didn't want to have sex with anybody else. What happened? She took it away. And what happened? I had to put all the pieces back together again. So I'd sit there and say, Kenny Nolan's full of shit, man. Full of shit. I see a summer shore beneath the bright sunshine. We've walked along St. Thomas Beach a million times, hand in hand. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's like, no, we have economic conflict. I do believe if we didn't have economic conflict, me and Yolanda Denise Gilliard would have had, wow, yeah, she loved it. He's intelligent, he's articulate, he's thoughtful, he's romantic, he's kind, he's caring, he's protecting of people when people lose their way and go back to the old ways and bully, and he can sure kick that ass, but he does it very politely. He doesn't make a show of it, and he doesn't tell everybody. Like Teresa told me over here, she yelled at me, why'd you tell me all these stories all this time? It's like, because you just don't. What happened? This is a comparison and contrast, and all those large people walking around cleaning up all the cities with violence and money and cameras and all that stuff. I have to be the sexiest man alive. I took on the military in 2017. I said, hey, man, in 8 months, I can put myself in really good shape, and one day you could pull your head out of your ass, but you won't do it. And then in that 8 months, I had drug and alcohol poisoning, went to the hospital with intense pain in my shins from all the chemical poisoning, and 2 teeth rotted out. Okay. I'm the best man alive to protect children from perverts. And scientists had to dope me and put alcohol in my body to make you feel like you could be superior to me. Get your NFL contract on that. Get your Major League Baseball contract to throw the ball 102 miles per hour. Catch the goddamn hockey puck in your fucking teeth. Run faster than Ben Johnson on steroids. Love, love, love. Me and Mr. Hathaway. I'll just stay here with Amy Winehouse and Mr. Hathaway. Why'd you take so long to come to me? Were you hiding all the time? You told me that you didn't love him and you were gonna say goodbye. But if you really didn't mean it, why did you have to lie? You can tell Roberta really likes singing with Donnie. I was listening to him in the barn. I was like, she really likes singing with him. Yeah, she does. You are me. You are my love, you are my heaven. Darling, I won't let them take you. You could tell she's like, this man has a voice good enough to accompany my voice. I would agree with her on that one, yeah. But don't have an ego problem. Why? There just might be somebody that sings better than you and doesn't give a fuck because we ain't living the Lord's Prayer, right? Okay, guys, I love you, all right? Peace out, man.